Okay, you are not going to believe this. And for all of you, King James only, the Apocryphas are just, they're not inspired and all this stuff. You're about to be shocked. Your preachers have been lying to you. You're about to be shocked. In a great way. But not so much for your pastors that are King James only and the Apocryphas are garbage. You ready? Okay, so all these pastors always say that, oh, Jesus never referenced the Apocryphas, but he did reference the Old Testament often, but never the Apocrypha. Really? Let's check that out. So we're in Matthew 23, right here, 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stoneth them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered the children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. That's interesting. Let's check out 2nd Ezra's. I'm glad I kept this. Because some people say, oh, this is terrible. Why would, this is just added stuff. No, this is important stuff. This prophesied Jesus very... okay. I'm going to go ahead. I begged you to be my people so that I could be your God, to be my children so that I could be your father. I gathered you together as hen gathers her chicks under her wings. But now, what can I do with you? I will banish you from my sight. And even when you have offered sacrifices to me, I will turn away from you. Your religious festivals and your new moon celebrations or your circumcision ceremonies mean nothing to me. Ooh, what did it say down here? Oh, gathered the hen, like chickens, under her wings. Huh. Sure looks like Jesus was directly quoting the book of 2nd Ezra's. But wait, y'all. It gets real good. Now we're going to turn over to the book of Ezra's, 2nd Ezra's 7. I think I went too far. Oh, right here. 2nd Ezra 7:28. The time is coming when this, you have to realize, this is Ezra's. What is the same? Ezra's and Ezra is the same thing. Ezra's is Latin and Ezra is Hebrew, or the other way around. Probably the other way around. Either way, it's the same person. Anyway, this was a vision or prophecy that Ezra's was getting 400 years before Jesus was born. You ready? The time is coming when these signs will take place. The invisible city will appear, and the land that is now hidden will be seen. Everyone who survives the calamities I have predicted will also see the wonderful things I will do. My son, the Messiah, will be revealed together with those who come with him. He will bring 400 years of happiness to all. You need to remember, dates and years and all that is not the same as we speak of dates and years. One day can be 1,000 years. Anyway. So, my son, the Messiah, will be revealed together with those who come with him. He will bring 400 years of happiness to all these survivors. And the end of that time, my son, the Messiah, and all human beings will die. Then the world will return to its original silence. And the 7 days, it will be like it was in the beginning. Well, that's very interesting. I don't think the sons of Cain, that live over, that control our everything, I don't think they can explain this one away, huh? But wait, again, it gets better. See, this is a revised edition because it's from the 90s or something. Let's check out what the Geneva Bible says, the one that the Pilgrims came over on the Mayflower, and the King James 1611 version also references 2nd Ezra, but this is the Geneva. Okay? It specifically says Jesus in it, y'all. Specifically. For my son, Jesus, I guess is how you would say it, shall be revealed with those that be with him, and they will remain, shall rejoice within 400 years. How amazing is this? This is 2nd Ezra's chapter 7, verse 28. Oh, this is the original King James, 1611. Yeah, this is the original 1611. A lot of people don't realize that the Apocryphas were in the original King James Version. Why aren't they anymore? The Geneva Bible also, it translated as Jesus, instead of the Latin or Hebrew, whatever this is. How are they going to explain this? How could a pastor that has been, and look, you can see in the margin notes, it references other books of the Bible. It's not like this just came out of thin air. Why did they take these out? Why did they take these out? It specifically says Jesus in it. Y'all, this is astonishing. And also, another thing people don't understand is the early Jewish people did worship Jesus. It wasn't until later on when they decided, oh no, we're going to be different, and the Messiah hasn't come yet. After these years shall my son Christ die, and all men that have life. So he will die for us to have forever life, is what that's saying. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I haven't read this earlier. I have the book. I've had the book since the 90s. Whenever I was in high school. I took it out and I'm just like, what's the deal with all these people and their 2nd Ezra's? What's the deal? And I'm just like, well, what? Wait, hold on, what? Y'all, this is why they took them out. And, many people are now starting to warm up around the book of Enoch because of so many of the things that are coming to pass. But all of these things were strategically taken out. Not only this, I've told y'all about the last chapter of Acts. Acts chapter 29. I actually probably have it up. You know how there's only 2 books of the New Testament that do not end in amen, and it's Acts and it's James. And there's a reason for that. There's a last chapter. And this chapter explains exactly who the lost tribes of Israel are. Paul went to Britain, for those who didn't see my Lost Tribes video. The lost tribes were in in Britain. We are the lost tribes. We meaning America, Australia, Britain, Scottish. Let me see, I have a map somewhere around here. somewhere, sorry. There's some, but I had, oh, right here. This thing explains all of it, and it cites verse, chapter, verse. I put this in my, I linked it in my other video, but it lays out everything. I mean, to where, and look, just like I said, Venezuela. So it's all right here, Great Britain. We came to the U.S. and chapter and verse of all of it. Of you will become a great nation and you're going to take in more people, and it goes on and on. This is an amazing site right here, British-Israel.us. So much information. But yeah, I mean, if that last chapter of Acts wasn't hidden, then we would have never known. Well, so, I mean, this technically is fulfilling a prophecy of 2nd Ezra. Actually, I believe in 2nd Ezra, there's a verse in here that says, that prophesies that this book would be deleted. I mean, would be taken out. I'm going to have to find that for a different video, y'all. How amazing is that? Look it up. Look it up yourself. Look it up in the Geneva, the original Geneva Bible. Look it up in the King James 1611. I mean, and then read the rest of the chapter. It's amazing. And it's pretty clear why they took it out. They meaning, they. Y'all, this is just amazing. I'm sure there's other verses that Jesus may have quoted from the Apocrypha, but I'm going to have to look some more. This is amazing. I just wanted to share that with y'all, and share this with your pastors and such, and ask them why they would dismiss it so quickly. I don't understand how any pastor could do that. Just not read it and then dismiss it. Because even historians use the Apocrypha books. Secular historians. The Bible's always what they go to first. The ones that do history from back then. But they also use the Apocrypha. Why would they do that if it was just useless? I know they say, oh, it's not inspired. How do you know? How do you know? It says Jesus right there. It says the Messiah, the Christ, my son. That's not how the current Jews see the Moshiach that's coming. They think it's a human man. Now, why would that be? There's no denying this. They have lied. And they'll have to pay for it. But it's awesome. We know now. There you go. Y'all have a wonderful night.